Marsh McDonald here at AwesomeCon with New Release Wednesday. I'm here with Marcus and Greg. They're showing off Tuskegee Heirs. Tuskegee Heirs. Did I say it correctly? That's about right. All right, cool. Tell us about what you guys got going on here and what Tuskegee Heirs is all about.
Tuskegee Heirs is a futuristic sci-fi action adventure set 80 years into the future from now. It follows 5 pilots that are being trained in secret by a descendant of the Tuskegee Airmen. He's training them in secret because manned flight is illegal in the future. Only drones and computerized aircraft are allowed. He's trying to get them ready for this big war with a machine army, artificially intelligent machine army, that's going to be released on the world, and the kids are actually going to end up being the last line of defense for the planet. They're flying the old school P-51 Mustangs, just renovated. That's not going to cut it. So,
look, he's showing us all the artwork and everything. Wait, don't give up too much because it looks amazing. People got to come down and check this out.
Just the reveal. Yeah, they're going to get an upgrade to these jets that transform into the giant robots. So we get mechs, we have sci-fi, we got real history, and it's a Jedi mind trick.
Tuskegees have mechs now?
Yeah, well, in the future, yes. Okay. Yeah, it just makes sense.
Okay. So, and then did you ink, write? How did it work? How did it go?
Me and Greg actually co-write and produce the actual comic. We come up with the concepts together. I do the art. We had some help on the first and second issue with the coloring, but yes, that's how it's been rolling.
All right, so you tell us a little bit. What was the mind child for this comic that you guys have here, the Tuskegee Heirs?
Oh man, we're huge fans of the Tuskegee Airmen. Number one, we're fans of history as a whole, so it was kind of a no-brainer for us to come up with something. A lot of the stuff we do, as you can see, is for young people. So to come up with something that's informative but also entertaining, that word edutainment that KRS-One dropped, that's what this really is. So we're able to, utilize Marcus's skills. He's a phenomenal illustrator. So we were able to, really blast this out the way that we wanted to.
You had to blast that guy out of the frame right there. So tell us what you want people to take away from this comic, because to me, everything looks beautiful. It's like the graphics are eye-popping, everything is colorful, and there's like the little bit of history there. So what do you want people to take away from this?
Several things, man. First, we want you to read up on the Tuskegee Airmen, but also read up on just the history of our people. Understand that even what our kids are doing in this book is actually kind of paralleled to what the Tuskegee Airmen went through, and even what Marcus and I are doing, as well as a lot of these other, black creators. What we're doing is paralleled, not the same, but similar. We're operating in a space where we've typically been told we're not able to. We're operating in a space and owning and controlling our product instead of giving it away to somebody else so they can determine our fate. So, there's a lot to take away from it, but hopefully you're entertained, but there's a lot of good things that you can pull.
I've definitely been entertained just sitting here with you guys. Tell us a little bit about how you, AwesomeCon, how many years you've been coming to AwesomeCon, or what you think about the con.
2 years ago, we came here for the first time. Last year, Greg had to come here, and I had to split and go to Heroes Con in North Carolina. So this is now the 3rd year we've been repping the actual artist alley. So it's a great con, man. It's actually aptly named Awesome, so it works out. Yeah.
There you go. All right. So last thing, where can we find it? It's a great product. It's something that if I had kids, I would want them to see it, but I even want to check it out for myself. I mean, I think it should be like a series. Like, I want to see this on TV and like all that. Where can we find it? Where can people find you? I'll go with you first.
All right, TuskegeeHeirs.com. I'm Greg Burnham. That's Marcus Williams. So we're everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
What's the Instagram handle?
His is Marcus the Visual. I know his better. Mine is like Greg_BURNHAM 7, and then you got the Tuskegee Heirs at the Instagram. So those are the places. I was about to say a cuss word. Every convention that you can think of, we're at. So we do a lot of conventions. So you can typically find us somewhere around you. And to your question about the animation, that's our ultimate goal here, and it's not just a goal, like we're moving towards that direction. So yeah.
Well, big ups. I hope to see it. Any other places where we can find you?
No, I think he covered it. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The Facebook page for Tuskegee Heirs is on is where a lot of our fans are pooling. So follow that definitely if you want to see where we're going to be, when the books drop. Granted, we're going to post it and blast it on our own personal pages, but yeah, there is a fan page that is connected to it. So yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, we talked all about Tuskegee Heirs. You guys got some awesome prints over here. We're probably just going to do a little blast of those because this project right here just blew me away. It's amazing. Had to come over. I see you repping the shirt. Go ahead and give them a little, lean out to get it. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Shoot. My goodness. All right. Hey, is there a catchphrase for Tuskegee Heirs? Is there something that they say every show?
No, not yet. You guys again? God, no, I don't know. We don't have I have one yet, but no, we don't have anything, man.
How about Kiki? Is that Tuskegee? No, that's not going to work. Okay, all right. You're right.
Really put that in the suggestion box.
Put that in the comment card and see what happens. Anyways, Glenn Lawrence McDowell coming to you from New Release Wednesday. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you so much, Greg. And look for Tuskegee Heirs all over social media and everywhere, man. Thank you, guys.
Okay, ready? Marcus Williams is my name. I have been a professional illustrator. I believe for over, it's closer to 19 years now. There are a number of different projects I've worked on, great artistic, milestones that I've done. I've worked with Cartoon Network, been in the animation side of things, did storyboards, comics, and things of that nature. Tuskegee Heirs is a concept that I rolled around in my mind for a little while in terms of trying to create something that was as exciting for this young generation now as Voltron was for me when I was a kid. The concept was, well, what if you take the Tuskegee Airmen and just make it a young cast and put all the history, put all the great moral, the wonderful work ethic, the problem solving against the world, mentality into that, and really empower young kids to watch something, be excited.
I'm Greg Burnham, a children's book writer and co-creator of Tuskegee Heirs. Tuskegee Heirs is set about 80 years from the current day. It's about 5 pilots. They're all children ages 14 to 19 that are going to come across some really cool machines and basically be the Earth's last line of defense. The idea came about, Marcus basically brought the concept to me in its beginning stages, and then we sat down, we were both excited. We worked on it for maybe an hour just to get the basic premise, a lot of yelling and fighting with each other till we were both excited and happy with what we came up with. And then from there, Marcus put one illustration online.
Coming to the museums, there's a ton of wonderful imagery that just creatively I want to use verbatim. I want to show the actual image, and I want to illustrate the characters from Tuskegee Heirs doing just about the same scene.
We just feel like the world needs to see this. We need to see it ourselves. But you got 5 pilots, they're all black, and they're the heroes of the story. Not to say there won't be other races or cultures in the book and series, because there will, but it's just something that we've never seen done before.
I suppose at the end of everything, I want parents to be highly supercharged, to be very, very motivated to put their children in front of this, whether it's the comic, whether it be the animated series down the road, It can be a video game in the future. It can be toys. It can be merchandising. I want them to feel very proud. There's tons of family that are connected, descendants that are connected to the Tuskegee Airmen. There is production costs. We have a comic book to create. I do illustration full-time. So in order to make time to produce that book, you are definitely donating to the production of the actual graphic novel. If you just want to see it succeed, if you want to see us change history with this kind of a project, we would love to have your support. And we look forward to, publishing something and producing something that everyone can be proud of.